This is the TV news for Monday, November 22nd.
Okay, man.
Well, we just showed you a short clip from our gang because, well, even the little rascals in their football episodes knew how to lay out a football field. Apparently this knowledge was lost on those preparing Wrigley Field for the first college football game in 40 years, which was supposed to happen this past Saturday. The east end zone was declared too close to the fabled Ivy Wall at Wrigley by the Big Ten, and thus too dangerous for the game, and so Illinois and Northwestern had to play a game of one-way football within the friendly confines, which was something akin to sort of a half-court basketball game. Embarrassing, to say the least, to the Big Ten and all involved, but it created a huge story for sports fans and ran like wildfire on all traditional news outlets, as well as Facebook and Twitter. The game was scheduled to be on ESPNU rather than the much more distributed ESPN. So with this huge surge in notoriety, did your source for sports move this first ever one-way football game to the mother ESPN ship? Absolutely not. Disappointing to say the least that the self-professed worldwide leader in sports was not intuitive enough or flexible enough to understand that they had a tiger, well, make that a wildcat, by the tail, and move this once-in-a-lifetime college football game to where it could be seen by a maximum audience. Hey, if your TV concern is not leveraging the unbelievably expanding world of social media, and you know who you are, consider these numbers just offered up by Mashable.com. 1 out of every 4 pages viewed by U.S. internet users is now courtesy of Facebook. And Facebook now drives 10% of all internet visits. Last week, Facebook registered 3% more page views than even perennial leader Google. And these Facebook numbers equate to a 55% growth rate from last year at this time. Moral of the story? Get thee to Facebook immediately, if not sooner. We've been reporting for many weeks now how the NFL has just dominated TV ratings. So how did Thursday Night Football do on NFL Network this past week? It dominated. In fact, Thursday Night Football was the #1 cable show of the evening. And finally, Fox has announced that they will be moving American Idol from Tuesday and Wednesday nights to Wednesday and Thursday nights in its premiere this January. Why, you ask? Well, according to industry insiders, there are a couple of schools of thought on this. Here's one. Fox wants to tap into the greater audience potential available on Thursday night. Number 2, with Idol down 9% in audience delivery last year, Fox has to do something so that audience loss for its far and away #1 primetime franchise does not become a trend.
Future events and opportunities brought to you by Sando Communications. Sound judgment, solid credibility, and superior results. This is Sando Communications.
Well, beginning Wednesday and continuing through the coming Thanksgiving holiday weekend, get an exclusive look at what we think are the 10 biggest turkeys in TV history. There are going to be a lot of surprises. Simply log on to the tvnews.tv from next Wednesday through November 28th. We promise that you will be, well, underwhelmed. If your message has to reach top TV and new media execs in our native tongue, which is video, then you want to become a sponsor of the TV News. To get the ball rolling, shoot us an email at advertise@thetvnews.tv. And that about does it for this edition of the TV News. Tomorrow, another fresh edition, and it will mark the return of John Leland with his New Media, New Marketing Report. I'm Jeff Grimshaw. We thank you for watching, and as always, go out and make it a good day.
The TV News has been brought to you by American Ingenuity TV. For all of your electronic marketing and creative challenges, American Ingenuity TV is simply the solution.